I forgot. I know it hurts. Bullied by the cool kids on the first day of school. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go. Let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more. I'm under control. We won't fight all the time. We'll punch you if you're feeling fine. Yeah, it will go on as long as you want. Laughed at when your girlfriend pulled down your pants. I know it hurts. Kicked out on the first day of your new job. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go. Let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. Let it go. Let it go. You'll be better off without our breaks. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more. I'm under control. We won't fight all the time. We'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on as long as they want. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more. I'm under control. We won't fight all the time. We'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on as long as they want. Divorced at 39 and she took all the cash. I know it hurts. Laying on your deathbed and can't wipe your ass. I know it hurts so bad. Let it go, let it go. If you don't, you know your heart will break. Let it go, let it go. If you don't, you know your heart will break. We don't care if you know we will never let you go. Can't take any more. I'm under control. We won't fight all the time. We'll punch you if you're feeling fine. It will go on as long as they want.
All right. Welcome, Toby Ragsdale. We are here at the Texas Ringer. What do you think?
Well, it's going to be fun. I shot my first ringer round yesterday, and
I didn't realize you hadn't shot it in the past.
I had this first time. We practiced on it a little bit. You'll cover the X and just practice, mainly practice scoring it. And it's weird. It changes
It really
the
is.
whole game.
It is a little weird.
There were several times I walked down to the target, and I was upset, but I had 5 X's.
right.
You know, and I have never shot where I was upset for having 5 X's, but
For some reason, right?
Yeah, but 5 of them were touching the line, and you're like, well, I just lost 5 points.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Somebody had told me the other day, like they thought they had a really good round, and then when they walked down there, they saw like 4 of them touching the line, and they're like, I just dropped 4 points.
But you have to remember that's still a good round. If you shoot 5 and X, that's a good round.
It really is.
But
it really is
on
a good
this
round.
one, but it's it changed. It changed the game.
It messes with the mind a little bit.
Yeah.
I was talking to Ryan last night. He hates this target because he feels like he drops a point every time he touches the line, and
Yeah,
so mentally it gets to you.
Technically, you do, but
Right.
everybody's going to drop some.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. So it is a little bit of a unique target. You know, as I'm when I was at a national event a couple years ago, and I was talking to somebody and just said, "Hey, what would I want to come up with something cool in Texas." They were from California, and they were like, we've heard of this one weird target that has no X. And so I was like, huh, that's interesting. So I called Maple Leaf. They had the targets. I had them send me a couple. Then I started playing around with the idea of like, what should this look like?
Yeah.
You guys aren't missing anything yet. They're still getting everything ready. But that's how we kind of came up with this idea of this target having a inside-out X as a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And you don't really realize how much you are aiming at that actual X until it's not there. And then all of a sudden you're aiming at this white blob that you're just trying to shoot in the middle of that white blob.
Yeah.
It's
And I
it's
didn't even think about that either because I had, and nobody's ever really mentioned that piece until this weekend, and I've had multiple people saying, I don't like that I don't see an X that I can actually pinpoint on.
Yeah,
You know,
and
like you said.
It's a small thing, but if you've always had that to look at, you
Right.
don't even notice it's there until it's gone, and then you're
Right.
like, oh no. Yeah. So
Yeah, so we right now what we're waiting on, we're getting everything situated. This is a shoot up format. So 8 shoots against 7. Well, actually, let's step back a second. You qualify, so qualifiers then rank you. Top 8 show up today. 8 shoots against 7, 7 against, or whoever wins that one goes against 6, so on and so forth until we get to the final 3 archers. Once we're at the final 3 archers, we're going to kind of redesign this range a little bit so that we can get ready. We're going to put them on platforms. We're going to do, it'll be third against second. Top 3 people actually get paid no matter what division. We have 9 divisions shooting today. We do have a few divisions that have 5 to 5-ish people. A couple have 3, so they just were guaranteed into the finals, and that's okay. So those won't be shooting first thing this morning. So right now it's end 8. Huh?
that's what happens when you're the man in charge.
Yeah, yeah.
You get questions. We have a procedural question going on. Can't hold it up for them.
All right, yeah. So somebody was a no-show, so that means that it is a bye, and we'll move on to the next round.
I'm sure the person that they would have been shooting against appreciates that.
Right. Makes it easy. Yeah, there's not much we can do about that. One thing is that you have to watch it. I mean, we finished at about 9 last night. We went ahead and updated all the scores, and so that's we asked everybody to make sure they look at the scores to see where they ranked.
Yep.
Josh had ranked. So what happened was, what Ryan was saying was, a couple other people had shot, but it would have only showed the difference for 30 minutes because Ryan and wow, I keep coughing. Ryan and we're up.
We're up.
Go ahead.
We got barebow guys going.
Yeah, we have barebow. So our 2 biggest divisions, freestyle and compound and barebow.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead, and those were the only 2 divisions that had more than 8. So we're just gonna highlight the barebow guys here now.
Okay.
We've got flip charts down there so that we can see what's going on. All right, so I think that is Jay Bennett and JC Hoffman down there. Let me pull up. I'm trying to get all our stuff together here. Freestyle, bow hunter. Got too much stuff here. Yep. So here are our archers. Jay Bennett on the left at full draw right now, and we have JC Hoffman there. And so Jay finished 8th and or qualified 8th, and JC qualified 7th. And all these scores were rather close. It wasn't like the...
They're really close right now. And JC's got a couple of real close ones, but it's going to be close.
yeah. So there's 3 rounds. So they're going to shoot, or 3 ends, I'm sorry. 3 ends, top score moves on.
Okay.
If there's a tie, then we're going closest to the center.
So one-shot magic, right?
Yep. So we'll see. We put flip charts down there so that we could see what, since we don't have live scoring for head-to-head, which next year we will. Eyes on Score is the app that we used all weekend for live scoring, so everybody could see exactly what was going on and where everybody was ranked. What the developers we approved recently, probably about 2 months ago, they've been working on it for about 2 months, eliminations. And I think that's going to be the next big thing for our app. So once you do qualifiers, it'll roll right into eliminations, and then this would all be live as well, and we could see exactly what's going on. It's going to be bracket based. So my developers, I was like, I want it to look like a bracket on my phone that you can kind of look to see where all the brackets go.
Yeah, you can
Yeah.
forecast out what's
Yep.
gonna.
See it. And they were like, I'm not sure we can do it on a phone. I'm like, I know you can do it on a phone. So they're like, they know it's going to take a little extra work.
Yeah, if it's in that format, then even when you're not shooting, if you're coming up, you can play out different.
Yep.
If this guy beats this guy,
You can see exactly.
fun.
Yep.
no, I'm hoping they're gonna let us know what the scores were on that one. I don't. Oh, the flip charts are there. They'll be up in just a second.
All right, so we are learning as we do this because of how the range is set up and how we're having to just roll right in. There's really no time for warm ups or practice.
Yeah.
So if we gave everybody some time before we started today, and that'll be it. What we'll do before the 11 o'clock one, we'll let everybody probably do the final three. We'll get some practices in beforehand, and then we'll go into it, and then there'll be no more practices at that point. There's no time for it.
Yeah, we knew that was going to be close. That's 21-20. So,
Yeah, this is going to be a close match.
and as everybody that's either shot barebow or have watched barebow, 1 point is not a lead. It can change in a heartbeat.
5 points could be could be a change in a heartbeat. This is why barebow is so fun to watch.
Yep.
Right now, JC has a 1 point lead over Jay Bennett.
A 4 and a 4.
If you notice, that target is a little unique. Not only is it blue and it doesn't have an X, but that 4 ring is actually a little bigger than everything else. Mm-hmm. If you just hit paper, that's a 1. So if you counted those rings all the way down, that last ring is a 2, and then the outside paper is a 1. And again, another uniqueness of this. Just hit paper.
That could come in handy.
Just hit paper.
Especially in barebow. And I'm not making fun. 'Cause
No.
I've shot barebow, and there are times you shoot 5 shots that feel exactly the same, and they hit 5 totally different places, and you have no idea why. But it's a fun game.
Man, that guy David Woodleaf comes in here, and he's shooting a 5 spot as barebow.
Yeah.
I'm like, what on earth? So when we were in Vegas, I saw, we were over by David, and I'm looking. There's 200 targets, all the way across in that one pre-fert arena. There's 200 on one side and 200 on the other. That's how big that range is. There are 2 3 spots. His is one of them, and somebody else down there at 3 spot. I was just like, for barebow, they're all barebow. So many barebow archers. It was so much fun. Looks like Jay may again got himself back into this one.
Yeah. They got one out in the 2 ring, but again, welcome to barebow.
Yep.
And we've got.
It's going to be a close match going into the last 5 arrows. So 3 ends, like I said, 3 ends. Top score moves on, and it takes roughly about 10 minutes per match. Is what we came up with. When we first were doing this, it's a challenge to figure. I know you've run a bunch of tournaments. It's a challenge to figure out the logistics of all of this, and the timing and
The timing is the hard part because, just the flip charts.
Yeah.
That adds some time. Some people are a lot quicker with it.
Some are dyslexic and go the other direction.
Oh, yeah.
that would be me. All right, so let's see what the score is.
Drum roll, please. Let's see.
We can't have live scoring. We'll have flip charts. That's the way we go. That's how we roll here. We've done these. Go ahead.
We need them to flip the chart, but stand in front of it and then just jump out of the way at the same time.
And just slowly reveal them.
Unveil it. We look like a 41 and a...
And Jay's butt's in the way. Move, Jay. 42.
Ooh.
Oh, all right, 1 point.
1 point the other way now, though.
One thing I have not mentioned, which we have not had yet, is there are some bounties on some archers' heads.
Ooh.
What that means is if somebody knocks them out, they get their bounty, which was put on top of them. So we have individuals that have put $50 and $20 on people's heads. And once we get to one of them, I'll let you know.
Cool.
There's a bounty, in Barebow. They're the top 4. Let's see. I'm looking at the list here. So the top 3 archers have bounties on their heads. And what that means is for example, Rick Stonebreaker.
Pair of 4s there. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, Rick. No, go ahead. Rick Stonebreaker has a bounty on his head. So if SK Yinch, I think I'm sure I'm butchering again. Our mom has already told me how to pronounce it, but if she beats Rick, then she takes his $50 and she gets to take it home.
That's a pretty good deal.
Yeah,
but not an easy task.
Nobody wants to give up that money, so if they can win the thing, they get to keep that $50. Looking to see if there's.
I'm looking right. We got a 1 point change here. Ooh. Welcome to Barebow.
Yeah, welcome and we're right back where we were.
Right back where we started. And this is going to be close. We may have our first one-arrow shoot-off.
That would be pretty
in
cool.
The first bracket. Ooh, solid 5. He let down.
One thing I thought would be fun. So, majority of the Aggies that are here, I went ahead and just put a bounty on every one of their heads. They're like, "What on earth?" I was like, "There was," and at first I told her, I was like, "I think I'm going to put a bounty on all the Aggies' heads," and she's like, "Okay, yeah, do that." And I start counting them. There's 6 of them.
Oh,
and I was like, "Ugh." I just had to put $300 down on bounties.
Well, are the bounties closed, or can you still do
No,
that?
you can still do them. So if you want to.
No, I'm just surprised I got through this unscathed so far. So,
somebody may throw some money at you. I think Lori Dillon, if you're listening, you should throw down about $50 on Toby, and I want to see Lily take his money.
If I'm going to get beat by anybody, I wouldn't mind Lily doing it.
I'm with you.
But I would never hear the end of it. That's fine.
What's funny is when I first met Lily, and you guys will get to see Lily here soon, but Lily's so quiet, but she is so snarky.
Yeah, she's. Oh.
She may. Oh, Jay Bennett moves on to the next round. So
Man, that had to be a 1 point game right there.
So Jay moves on. So Jay was ranked 8th. So now he moved. Now he goes. He's actually moved up a spot. Mm-hmm. So he'll be in 7th.
So but Jay now has been up there warming up, getting used to all this pressure.
Yup.
And who's his next victim?
Derek Browning.
Oh, well, now Derek shoots with us at Saddle River. He normally shoots compound, and he picked up that recurve about 2 weeks ago, and he's shooting. He has his moments.
Just 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but he's been shooting compound, but there wasn't a compound barebow class at the ringer, and he said he wanted to shoot the ringer, so he grabbed
that's
the
cool.
stick. But he
did pretty good.
Oh, I've seen him shoot some fantastic ends. So,
yeah.
Let's see what.
This will be fun. Got. Also, we have. I'm going through the list here. Where's freestyle? So freestyle, we have a couple Aggies here. So here is where it's going to get interesting because we have Cheney shooting against Carson, and Carson and Cheney have a bounty on their head.
Oh, so they're both Aggies.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and.
Did they ride together?
I don't know. No, they did not.
Oh, okay, good. Wouldn't want somebody to have to walk home.
Yeah. All right. If you guys can hear me. We have our first bounties coming up. We have Cheney and Carson, both of those. So whoever wins actually is going to win an extra $50 right away. So this will be the first bounty. So we know somebody's getting picked off. All right. That worked well. I grabbed my other mic so everybody could hear me. So that's what it is. So the two of them both have a bounty on their heads.
Well, that's going to make it doubly interesting because you can knock their bounty off and then go through and win it.
Yeah, let's. Hey, hold on one second. Those two targets on 5, you guys can move that right one over to the other camera so you guys can shoot if you'd like. So we're going to have those guys move so so they're not just right up against each other. All right, so I'm having them move the targets so that they can spread them out a little bit.
Freestyle now, or we got
barebow. We got freestyle and barebow. So this is awesome. Round 2. So we got these were the two biggest groups.
All right.
There we go. This way we can see a little better. Uh-oh. The Wi-Fi, something seemed a little choppy over here on my computer. Does everybody be able to see okay? Is everything okay? Let us know. What's the bounty on the camera? There's a $50 bounty on each one of their heads.
What's the bounty on the cameras?
Every end not to shoot it.
Oh, okay. That's not funny.
No, that would be some pretty serious nerves to hit the cameras. But.
Hey, how's the video looking? Is it clear on the? All right, now we are down. We've got two groups going right now. So this is round 2. As we get further in, this range is going to fill up.
I'm pulling for Derek here, but nothing personal.
Nothing personal. I'm rooting for Jay because Jay's one of our shooters.
All right. Got a little grudge match going.
Yeah.
My guy just shot 1 in the 5. So here we go.
All right. We have Carson with a 6.
6.
And
might be
Cheney
a 7
with a 6.
on top left. Gonna be close.
All right. We've got Cheney with a 6 right now. Carson with a 6 and a 5. Another 6 from Cheney. We've got a lot of things jumping around. We'll kind of just talk you through it. Some of the scores here. Ooh.
Derek with a 7.
That was a good little shot.
Sweet.
That's a tight little group.
Yeah.
All right, let's see here, Jay. I've got too many sheets of paper here.
I'm glad you're taking care of all that part.
Yep. I'm looking down
Derek
there.
with
So
another 6.
Carson Cray, it looks like she has 6655 right now. Man, I don't know what's going on. I'm still trying to breathe. Carson with a 7 on the end there. All right, so Cheney's looking pretty strong right now. If she can put a 6 or 7 here, she'll be probably about a point or 2 ahead coming into the next end. And Cheney shot pretty good this weekend. She qualified 6th. 6.
Well, is it a announcer faux pas for me to holler, "Way to go, Derek"?
No, go for it. Just mute. So, or you can put it on there.
No, I don't want to seem partial.
That's right.
Even
right.
though I am.
Yeah, we have to show. Yeah. We can't have any biases up here, right?
None
None at all.
I want them both to shoot well, I just want my guy to shoot better.
Just double checking everything. Text me if there's a video issue. We want to make sure that this afternoon for sure the video runs good. Yeah, it is getting a little buffered. It's glitching a little bit. What we're going to do is we're going to stop. I hate doing this, but we're going to stop and regroup and come right back to you guys.
I got a message from Albuquerque that it's a little jumpy.
Okay, we're going to fix that. Just give